super excited about this news. I called for this here on Rants or Us. Oh, geez, probably about a year and a half ago, where I did a Days Gone video and I said, man, this video game deserves a live action adaptation movie. This could be the next big franchise. And I know a lot of people out there was probably like, you're crazy. This is like a B-level zombie game. And I'm like, actually, for me, it's actually one of the better zombie games out there. Like, it's one of the only ones I really care about playing, to be honest with you. I'm not really into the big zombie craze like a lot of people are. I'm not really big into Resident Evil and so forth. But I absolutely love Days Gone. Love Days Gone. Simply because I love Deacon St. John in this role. I loved that particular character. I love the actor who portrayed him. I thought a perfect character for that role. Great story. It was a game that didn't necessarily revolve around the zombies as much as it revolved around your everyday life during a zombie apocalypse. And zombies just happened to be there. And I love that aspect of it. I love that it wasn't at every corner I was having to fight for my life from a zombie. I could do other things. I could hunt. I could, just drive around on my motorcycle during the day. Like, there was a lot of cool things. It was a beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful game. I love the characters. I love the side characters. So, super excited for this news. Days Gone movie will adapt zombie game with Outlander star Sam Heughan. Not the guy I would have picked for that role. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Alright, so it says Sony is developing a live-action Days Gone movie based on the zombie video game, and it will star Outlander's Sam Heughan as Deacon St. John. Sony has found a new potential video game movie franchise as a Days Gone movie starring Sam Heughan is in development after decades of a theoretical curse over video game movies. Hollywood has started to have a bit more luck with adapting them. Universal has launched an entire Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, while Sony also found success with the long-awaited live-action Uncharted movie starring Tom Holland, which was, it was. That's all I'll say about that. The list of upcoming video game movies continues to grow as some of the most popular titles are mined by Hollywood, including some more recent releases. Back in 2019, BN Studios released Days Gone on PS4 consoles around the world as part of its first-party developer status with PlayStation Studios. Set in a post-apocalyptic Oregon, Days Gone is set 2 years after a pandemic that turns people into zombie-like beings known as freakers. The story follows outlaw and motorcycle enthusiast Deacon St. John as he ventures into the wild in search of his wife, who was presumed dead. Days Gone was met with mixed reviews, but it still became one of the top 20 highest-selling games of 2019. Despite the success, Sony and BN Studios have not made any progress on Days Gone's sequel video game, which is a shame. But you want to know the reason why I say this is a game that could be made into a great franchise? Because look, you take Resident Evil, and I'm not hating on Resident Evil here. I'm really, truly not. But that game is revolved around, scare tactics and just the visuals of that. That's the reason why I feel like anything Resident Evil doesn't really appeal to the average audience. Some do decent, but most don't. I feel like that because that's the way a lot of these horror kind of franchises go. They're about the shock and the scares and all of that. They're not about the story. They're not about the characters. They're about how many people can this person stab and how much blood can we get into this one room or out of this one body. We're all about those jump scare moments. Days Gone doesn't have those. Besides one moment. Don't go to the hotel and look in the back of one car there. I think it's the blue car, if I'm not mistaken. It will scare you to death. It's a jump scare, and I'll admit. But at the end of the day, this game is all about characters and about how characters are interacting with other characters that are going through the horrors and the traumas that have been inflicted upon them. It's an interesting concept. That's the reason why I personally believe this particular series of movies would be actually good. That this franchise could actually be something that could be the next big franchise. I really do. I think it could be the next big franchise. I think it would be great. I can't wait until they come to their senses and make a second Days Gone, because just from a visual standpoint, it was absolutely beautiful. I mean, I would put it up there with like Far Cry 5. Like, it was that beautiful. I loved it. Sam Witwer is the guy that I personally wish that they would put in this role. He's just a great actor all the way around. Unfortunately, don't look like they're going in that role. I think he would be perfect in this role, simply because he played this specific character. The voice and all that, are just instinctively his. His mannerisms, everything about it made this game for me. But I'm telling you, this game is going to be the next big franchise. Calling it right now. You make this movie, you're going to have blockbuster films out of this. If you do it the right way, if you do it the way the game did it, you're going to have an amazing and absolutely amazing franchise on your hands. I mean, it's going to be a diamond in the rough. Dead serious, it's going to be a diamond in the rough. And the games, I'm looking more forward towards the games than I am the movies. Because if the movies do well, then that means we're going to get more games out of it. And that's what I'm super excited about. So I'd love to see more Deacon St. John. Love to ride that motorcycle again. I had more fun. I put more miles on that motorcycle than I have in most things in any game possible. But I have spent, I'm glad I didn't have to pay for the gas that I spent on that motorcycle. Because I took that all over Oregon in that game. Love that game. Super excited about this. But guys, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Do you believe Days Gone could be like even better than like Resident Evil? Could be the next big franchise. Everybody's saying Uncharted is going to be great. Personally, I thought Uncharted was an movie. Great franchise as a game. Didn't necessarily think the movie was all that grand. But I'm telling you, Days Gone, you make this Days Gone film, you are going to have, a franchise blockbuster on your hands. Guarantee it. Alright, guys, let me know what y'all thinking. Comments down below. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Let me hear from some Days Gone fans. Let me hear from some Days Gone critics. Let me know if I'm being too cruel to Resident Evil and to zombie games and zombie movies all around. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all take care.